To hear get on this couch right here and try to proclaim the circumstances in which my father died, I feel sorry for them. I pity them in their soul. To think you can talk about somebody that you have no idea who you're talking about, and then lump them in with somebody as great as John Singleton. John Singleton made movies that had hidden messages in them that we had to interpret ourselves. My brother did a film called Boys in the Hood where he got up off the couch, he got out the car. He said, pull it over, let me out. More brothers would have pulled the car over and said, let me the f out, more brothers will be here today. I did a movie where I'm the nigga that said, this punk ass, let me shoot this ass that shot at us and killed him. Everyone clapped. So that's the role. No, it's the that didn't pull the gun because he saw himself on the floor. That's the message that John puts in these movies. But you want a little clout chase and you want to just slander two in one sentence. You know what I mean? Or say some shit that don't. You know what I'm talking about?
Omar Gooding, who is renowned for his unvarnished honesty and convictions, was recently embroiled in an unanticipated dispute. This resulted from comments made by vocalist Jaguar Wright, who is better known for her vocals than for her music and for her candid and frequently provocative remarks.
Well, speaking of that, we had we had to jump right into it because there was a situation where we interviewed Jaguar Wright. She spoke on you, and you weren't here yet. We brought you in following a couple of days. Put your interview out and then hers out. And I think we had a conversation like, man.
Well, I think you put hers out before you put mine out. So I thought, oh, maybe you did her interview and then it turned around quick and then you put mine out so you didn't hear the shit she was saying. And I was like, nigga, you should have brought me in immediately when she was, all right, so just to all the energy I'm gonna give to that because it was so egregious. It was I have a problem with y'all. We can move furniture if we need to. You gotta check a motherfucker when they say something wrong. Yeah. When I be watching these other interviews, a nigga say something that's just not wrong and right in their opinion, but just factually wrong, you gotta say, well, hold on. Can we talk about what sense it makes? She made a statement towards my father who is deceased and John Singleton who was deceased. Neither one of them could defend themselves. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go how egregious both of those statements were. But then you wanna just paint the picture that Omar Gooding is on some suspect shit. And I ain't been on nobody's list and I never will. Period. You ain't gonna find me but they gonna release the list. Well, you ain't gonna see Omar on there. You might see Cuba Gooding Jr. on there only because I'm not Cuba Gooding Jr. Just because they're your sibling don't mean you was cut from the same cloth. You can have a brother or a sister that you don't really with, but you'll kill for them at the same time. That's just how that shit works. At least when you're black. Yeah. We be like, that. No, I can say that, not you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the situation that she said, I was just like, just fact check that shit. Yeah. She was like, well, Omar did some shit for the part and Tyrese wouldn't. But they best friends. They've been in 3 other movies together. That don't even make sense. And the they I'm talking about is Tyrese and John Singleton. They were thick as thieves. But they were on a different side. For me personally, just being honest, I smoked, I drink, I still smoke and drink shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not how he got down. That's not how Tyrese got down or John Singleton.
Omar didn't hold back with his retort. He referred to Jaguar Wright as a clout chaser and made it plain that he would not put up with anyone taking advantage of the legacy of others in order to gain personal favor. Those who speak without understanding often disrespect those who deserve nothing but reverence, he said, expressing his dissatisfaction.
We have to ask you in regards. Yeah, we gotta go there, man.
We have to. I've never done an interview where I almost need a bathroom break. What time are we at?
We
Are the clubs still open? Okay.
We about to close it. We're about to close it.
Last
what club we hitting? What club we hitting? Got fellas. No. So we have to ask you as far as Cuba getting involved in regards to the Diddy story, the cases, whatever's going on. For you as your older brother, how do y'all handle that conversation in regards to just his name being in the mix with all that? Do you talk to him about it, or is it more so, does your sister talk, does your mom talk? Is it a conversation?
You went too far ahead. We'd have to back up.
Okay,
we'd have to go, why are you on TMZ every other weekend, half naked, talking about wild? Why?
That did happen.
And no, he's always on TMZ, and it to me, it goes back to the age difference. My mom would call your brother. I'm like, why? Why? He's not gonna listen to what I say. I'm the little baby brother in his eyes. I could be 37, 47, or 57. I'm still the baby fucking brother. That's just kind of how my family is. Just keeping it a buck. Even though my mom wants, oh, y'all should be to go. Oh, why don't you call him? Why? People don't understand this. It's kind of like when women ask their men, how is so-and-so? And we go, well, he's fine. No, but what happened with the scandal and blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I don't know. We was out hanging. You think when I go see my boy, I'm like, so, bro, how's that stuff? I don't give a fuck. We like, you see the game, nigga? You right, shots, let's go, come on. Because that's why we together.
Yeah.
We're together to have a good time, to hang out, to just forget about the other shit. You want to come interview me, motherfucker, about this shit? Hey, man, so. No, well, maybe not right away, but eventually, no. Our father died in 2017. Him and I didn't have a conversation about it until 2022.
Wow.
That is conversation.
Wait,
about it.
Why? Like, just space or?
When my father died, I was with my mother and my sister taking my mother's Great Dane to a pet store because the dog was sick. So Great Dane, back here, ears here, huge animal. It takes 3 people to take this motherfucker to. Dog is inside. I'm sitting there talking with my mom. The dog is in the back. We done subdued it. They did it. I'm talking with my sister walks in and says, you answer the phone. Cuba's calling. He's freaking me out. And I walk outside and I talk to him and I'm like, what's up, bro? He's like, sometimes things happen and it's out of our control. You know, God works in mysterious ways. Get to the point, nigga. What's up? Dad's dead. What? I'm not in town. I'm in Germany. I need you to handle this. Where are you? Give me a moment. All right. I am with Mom. I'm with my sister, April. She's blah, blah, blah. We got to get him back to the house. He says, I think you should leave the...
Protecting Omar's family name was only one aspect of his defense. Another was upholding the heritage of John Singleton, the innovative filmmaker behind hits like Boys in the Hood. Singleton's art was more than just amusement. It was a window into the complexity of civilization. Omar highlighted how Singleton's films offered profound teachings wrapped in artistic genius while forcing viewers to face life's difficulties, especially in American Black communities.
Up there and just take them out and then tell them blah, blah, blah. I'm just, I'll figure it out, bro. I'll figure it out. Hang up the phone, go back in, and I have to be an actor. Because I can't leave the fucking dog there. This is a Great Dane. I'm not gonna leave the hey, Mom, we just gonna go. No, I gotta act for the next 45 minutes and drive in the car with her sitting next to me. And I just told my sister, oh, he's fine. Just here, take the phone. And drove for 30 minutes and shoot the shit about nothing. Got home. Everything else happened. That's the relationship I have with my brother. He's here, I'm here. Some other shit happened while I was on set. I was mad as fuck. I'm calling this nigga, if when I see you, you did, like it's going down, nigga. We flaring up at each other. 2 weeks later, he's now back. I'm back now, nigga, where you wanna meet? Oh, nigga, I'm over that shit now, nigga. Adrenaline done left, nigga. I was brave 2 weeks ago, nigga. This took a long time to actually happen, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just how we roll.
There's a video you rapping, him hitting your ad-libs.
Again, when we're together, it's love. It's love. You know, a lot of shit happens when it's blah, blah, blah. That's my bro. He's just like, nigga. I'll be like, yo, man, what you think of this acting job? He's like, nigga, you are the best rapper ever. No. Wait. Did you see Baby Boy? It was great. Are you dropping an album?
Well, y'all never been in a movie together? Like, ever offered a movie together?
We did a series called Big Time in Hollywood, Florida, which was dope because he agreed to do a season and said, you're gonna hire my son, which was my nephew, to be on the crew. Gave him a job, and he said, and give my brother a role. And that was the first time and we played ourselves. Like I played Omar, Big O, and he played himself, but kind of altered. So if you see Big Time in Hollywood, Florida, that's not quite him, I'm pretty sure. The scene, I actually put it on Instagram, and they, when I signed with Disney, they made me take it off. Because it starts with him snorting a line of coke, and I walk in, I'm like, bro, you need to calm down. He pulls a gun on me, and he's like, nigga, shut the fuck up, I shoot you in the face. And I'm like, oh shit. And this whole little scene. Yeah, it's wild shit. It was wild shit, but it'll happen. Okay. You know, it's really just scheduling, which is weird. There's a lot, and just to show you that it's not some similar, everybody like, he probably capping, they probably some deeper shit. There's a lot of people that I could and should work with that just haven't, and it's just been, Jason Weaver. I love this dude. I have him blocked on my phone right now because he don't return phone calls on time. And it's not just me. Anybody I talk to be like, oh, nigga, unblock him. He don't return nobody's calls, nigga. I send him music, he be like, oh, we gonna do this song. Yeah, Omar, we gonna do this song. That's his voice. He this fucking song.
He still sing like
that.
And
I send him the beat, blah, 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 and it just takes too long. I just be like, nigga, I don't move like that. But I love the dude.
Is there talented actors that you are watching now, black actors that you be like, I would love to work with that? Or who do you see as the next?
I'm not as good with names, but I watch it all. I really do. And I'm paying attention to it. I just want them to compromise less, man, because you don't know what a person is about when they think they have to do it. So they're just being a part of this show or this movie, and they're compromising their morals and their spirit. I'm just being serious. Like, it's just.
Omar brought attention to a crucial sequence in Boys in the Hood in which a character chooses to abandon a car in order to refrain from taking part in acts of violence. He clarified that this particular instance represents the strength of free will and how a single choice may alter the trajectory of a person's life. Singleton's films were more than just narratives, they were moral reflections and survival guides. Omar vehemently maintained that fewer lives would be lost to needless bloodshed if more individuals adopted messages like these.
Should pay her. Yeah, what are your thoughts with NBC putting her out? Like, just even interviewing her behind.
I think they're just as grubby for what they done to R. Kelly and then give Jay-Z a fluffball interview. Where's Gail?
Where's Gail?
Why Gail ain't got no interview for the Carters? They're such good friends.
Hey.
Where's Gail? What, she trying to keep the brain away from Oprah before she passed out on the Ozempic again? I don't know. Where is it?
Jack, she just had a birthday. He's like,
and her birthday.
Hey, okay.
Tell her to take her ass to a dance party with Beyonce. Go the fuck on.
Now,
almost mesmerized America into bringing that trap queen into the White House to run us in the ground.
Trap queen.
That's all she is. She a trap queen. I'm gonna call it like it is.
Almost. Now, wait, hold on, Jack. Blue Ivy Mufasa's out right now, and Blue Ivy's there. Should we just like?
Is it not a lot of people watching it? You sure that wasn't just a screening party? Usually that magnitude. It got beat by Sonic. And Moana too is whooping ass. Right behind it.
Do you feel that's nepotism at its finest once again?
I feel like they always knew it was a mediocre film, but they thought that the prestige to the Carters was gonna make it happen. They didn't know the Titanic was about to hit the berg.
Did you watch it, Jet?
For what?
For the singing lessons, Jack. For the singing lessons.
I think they should just watch my content. Ain't nothing to learn there.
So Jay, I gotta ask you, there's a movement going on right now, #FreeDiddy. It's gaining steam. It's gaining a lot of steam right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess people are just kind of like, they're missing the parties. They're missing something. What are your thoughts when you see a Free Diddy hashtag going?
I'm gonna tell you this. God bless him. God bless every last one of them.
Be blessed.
It's just, it's unfortunate, that people are longing for all of that abuse and all of them pharmaceuticals and all of that unconsented this and deed. You know what I think? I think we should find a...
Omar discussed his own experience as an actor dealing with comparable moral quandaries in addition to his admiration for Singleton's work. He played a character who was caught between wanting to exact revenge and wanting to make peace. After pausing and weighing the options, the character decided to pursue peace. Omar saw this as a chance to continue the storytelling tradition that John Singleton promoted, not just a chance to act.
That island, and everybody that wants to free Diddy, we put them right there on that island, and then we take Diddy and we put him there and let him loose. And let them have Diddy. And we call it Diddy Land. And you like Diddy going over there with you.
Wait, so
let him show you all the love he has to give.
But Jack, does a part of you not feel bad for Sean Carter or Sean Combs at all?
You know.
Okay.
I never feel bad for people who don't feel bad for anyone other than themselves. These are extreme narcissists. I'm sorry, I what's to feel bad for? Everything that they've done, they're about to reap what they have sown. And how can I be mad at their harvest? It's what they planted. It's what grew. Let them feast on the bounty of their... Let them. They don't have food, let them eat cake.
Hey.
Eat the cake, anime.
So Jack, let me get your thoughts on, and let me get your take on, I think either Don Lemon or maybe Torre. He's been very... Oh man, he just recently said like
I don't give a fuck about that fact.
All right,
I really don't.
Then let me ask you this:
whatever he said.
Yeah, for those like him.
That's my response. You want to know what my response is to anything and everything, all things, future, right now, all included? You're fat. Touré, your is Touré. We need to free Diddy in your ass. Eat it. Stop clout chasing me. It's starting to get pathetic. You're sitting over there on TikTok, dry begging for hand. Like you're weird, G. You look like a lost character from Back to the Future. You're like the nigga Christopher Lloyd with no originality. That's how I feel about you two, right? I'm the drunk auntie. Well, hold on, let me sip my wine and say this one last time so we can make sure you get it. You're you a French fry, deep fried in baby lard. I don't get no what you gotta say. Now go die on TikTok.
Omar made it apparent that the stories Singleton brought to life were intended to inspire, educate, and prompt thought in addition to providing amusement. He felt that rather than being treated carelessly as some of the comments suggested, these cultural contributions should be respected and safeguarded.
You should always advocate for yourself and be a voice for yourself. You should never let what somebody else did ruin or run your life.
A 38-year-old mother from Alabama who has filed a lawsuit accusing Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z of raping her when she was 13 years old is speaking out to NBC News for the first time. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward and talk today?
Because I think that I've been quiet long enough about what I've been through, and it's been hard enough to be quiet. But it's a chapter of my life that I'd like to close.
An NBC News review of her account found inconsistencies with her allegations. She says that she went to the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000 to catch a glimpse of her favorite celebrities.
You weren't scared to be all alone?
No, with having autism is like feeling like you live your life in a shatterproof juggle ball. The world's on fire. The fire is inside the ball with you, but there's no way for you to get out.
In addition to having autism, the woman says she suffered a head injury. The night of the 2000s VMAs, she says a friend drove her from Rochester, New York to Manhattan, a more than 5-hour drive. Her attorney provided NBC News with the name of the friend who has since died. The woman says she spoke to Combs's limo driver, who offered her a ride to an after party.
I stumbled upon Diddy's driver, who told me that I was exactly what Diddy was looking for.
What did you think when he said that to you?
I thought it meant that I was just pretty.
She went to a White House, she says, where she spoke to musicians Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo because, I have about his tattoo that's the Last Supper, because I have a religious background. So it was just something to talk about.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative of the Maddens confirmed that they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at the time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter took turns raping her while a female celebrity watched.
JC comes in.
Omar didn't stop there. He spoke candidly about Jaguar's apparent objectives. He claimed that her comments were made to stir up controversy and garner attention rather than to reveal important facts. Without realizing the consequences of her remarks, he accused her of taking advantage of Singleton's legacy and his father's reputation. Omar characterized her behavior as damaging to the maintenance of significant cultural legacies in addition to being rude.
And raped me. He at that point I was fighting, trying to get away from him, and he put his hand over my mouth and told me to stop it, cut the
After the alleged gas station where she called her father, who picked her up and drove her home.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened. He didn't ask me what I did or where I was.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not verify the claims. Quote, "I felt like I would remember that, and I don't. I have a lot going on, but I mean, that's something that would definitely stick in my mind," he said. When we asked the woman about the contradictions in a phone interview on Friday, she said that she stands by her statements. "I have made some mistakes," she said. "Honestly, what is the clearest is what happened to me." The inconsistencies in her account of an incident alleged to have happened 24 years ago does not necessarily mean the allegations are false. The accuser's attorney, Tony Busby, said, "Because we have interrogated her intensely, she has even agreed to submit to a polygraph. This has been extremely distressing for her, to the point she has experienced seizures and had to seek medical treatment due to the stress." In a statement to NBC News, Sean Carter said, "This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory."
Is any part of you scared coming out against such powerful people?
Yeah, I'm scared of what could happen, but I'm more afraid of letting it eat me alive from the inside out than I am of being chastised by their fans.
All right, Chloe Malas joining us now live. Chloe, we just heard a very strongly worded statement from Jay-Z. What else are you hearing from him and his team?
Yes, so his attorney said that they're going to ask the court to, quote, dismiss this frivolous case. And also moments ago, we heard from Diddy's legal team, and I want to read you some of what they said. They said, quote, "This is the beginning of the end of this shameful money grab." And remember, he remains behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, and his criminal trial begins in May.
All right, very thorough reporting there. Chloe, thank you so much for that.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Omar claimed that Jaguar Wright's remarks reflected a larger problem in contemporary society, a society where people are more concerned with stirring up controversy than with developing anything worthwhile.
Tonight, explosive allegations against legendary rapper and mogul Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter. A new civil lawsuit is accusing him of raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs, which they both deny. The suit claims the alleged happened after the Video Music Awards in 2000, the year Jay-Z was nominated for Big Pimpin'. The mogul, husband of megastar Beyonce, calling the accusation heinous. Now his lawyers also firing back, saying these are false, unfounded allegations. The lawsuit was originally filed in October against Combs, Jay-Z's longtime friend, and an unnamed Celebrity A. But now it has been refiled, naming Celebrity A as Jay-Z.
There is nothing unusual about the timing other than the fact that the client authorized us to amend the lawsuit and name Jay-Z as a defendant.
The anonymous woman, who was 13 at the time, described in the lawsuit as being drugged and according to the suit, she recalls accepting a drink that made her feel woozy and lightheaded before she says she was in the bedroom as an unnamed female celebrity watched. Now Jay-Z accusing the woman's attorney of trying to blackmail him in a demand letter, suggesting the attorney had tried to seek a settlement first.
These kinds of demand letters are sent on a daily basis across the United States, and attempting to attack me to take the focus off of the alleged perpetrator won't work, and it won't intimidate us.
Sean Combs remains behind bars awaiting trial on various federal charges, which he has pleaded not guilty. Busby has filed a string of civil suits against Combs, which Combs' attorneys have dismissed as shameless publicity stunts.
And Chloe, we don't know the identity of the accuser, which was the crux of a filing today.
That's exactly right, Lester. The accuser is currently listed as Jane Doe in the lawsuit, but just hours ago, Jay-Z's attorney filed a motion demanding that her identity be revealed or have this case completely dismissed. Now, ultimately, this will be the judge's decision, but it's also possible that the accuser, who is now an adult, could come forward and reveal her identity on her own, Lester.
All right, Chloe Malas, thank you. Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
According to Omar, this is a risky trend, particularly when it comes to individuals who have devoted their lives to using art and narrative to better the world. He feels that in order to preserve the integrity of individuals who have actually made a difference, it is imperative to counteract such sensationalism.
Let's deal with the sandwich.
We asked you this last time, and Piers Morgan said it. They're not here to defend themselves. Do you think the Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about what's going on?
Beyonce is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say something?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. How many up people does he have to be aware of before people see him for who he is?
It seems like these artists are trying to run away from their past. Diddy changed his name multiple times to say, that's not me, I'm trying to move beyond Diddy, I'm Love now. It seems like Jay-Z would try to run away from his past.
Calling that nigga loving anything that he did love. Brother love. What kind of love? Baby oil love? Baby love? Baby love, explicit love, hey! They never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Oh man, it's different now.
These lyrics are all hitting different right now. All that people talking about, fathers, all kinds of stuff.
So let's just start with Piers Morgan, because there's a headline that went out that was very powerful that people are running with, where it just says, Jay-Z is the real monster. Now, before you speak on it, to even get to Piers Morgan, can you explain how that took place and why even take that interview to go forward?
Well, excuse me.
Bless us.
I can't say that I sought it out, because I didn't. Truth is we didn't see it coming. But I have to credit Odell.
Got Odeezy.
my love. I have to credit him because since we've combined and joined forces and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. See, I'm the content, I'm the passion, I'm the voice. I'm also the brain, but I do too much by myself. That's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And there were so many people that
What makes Omar's response so powerful is how deeply personal it feels. He's not just speaking as an actor or a public figure, he's speaking as a son, as someone who has seen firsthand the impact of the people being targeted. His words come from a place of both pride and pain. Pride in the legacies of his father and John Singleton, and pain at seeing those legacies being treated so carelessly.
Hacked into so many of my accounts, people didn't even know how to get in touch with me anymore, and Odell created that lane. And they reached out to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And we talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this blue couch. We thank you for that.
Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get, because you only have so many minutes, I know you don't know exactly how the show's gonna be structured.
Yeah.
Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course there's more to say.
I'll never have enough to say. There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is, I'm grateful for the questions he asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer. And I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public.
How did you feel about Vlad going after you?
I loved it. I saw the lineup immediately.
Right.
Especially when I saw the lawyer, Ariel, kid that came after.
Right.
What Piers did was brilliant journalism.
Right.
He created a beef without there being one. And he created multiple episodes for confrontation after. It's brilliant.
It is, Vlad has said you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
He has never wanted you on a show. He has
Ever.
never reached out to you.
You know what? Hold up. Drum roll. Where do I find that receipt?
Oh, we got, is there?
Let me check.
Yeah, there's receipts?
No, it's on your YouTube, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
let me go over here to my baby's channel, Set in the West. Shout out to
Shout out
Set
to
in the
West,
West.
running the numbers up. Go there for all the exclusive.
You know, it's so funny. I love bigging his channel up.
Yeah.
I love it. I do. I love it. I love having a man that not only do I agree with his content, but it's great. And I can be like, ooh, my man over there doing, get over there.
I love to see something from scratch turning up, going from